ridiculous, Tom.
It is.
Behind me, you will see a BMW M2. Now, if you're loyal to the channel, you'll realise that actually I've driven one of these before. I drove it around a test track in Millbrook, I believe it was, and it was absolutely incredible. However, there's a difference with this one. This is the UK's first full iPE exhaust BMW M2. It looks absolutely incredible, but more importantly, it's going to sound the absolute nuts. Meet Tom, everybody. Tom, welcome to the channel.
Thanks for having me.
So first and foremost, how long have you had the M2?
Since February, so it's about 5 or 6 months now.
And why the M2?
Stance, ballsy, fun,
yeah,
proper.
Honestly, this car looks incredible, mate. It looks absolutely stunning. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video, so this specific car is running the only iPE in the UK?
Full iPE, yeah.
Full iPE. Talk to me a little bit more about it before we hear what this sounds like.
So turbo all the way back,
yeah,
and it's a straight system, Valvetronic, controlled by gesture,
yeah,
and also on an app on the phone, so you can set it to open at different valves.
Yeah,
the valves to open at different settings, so you can set it to open at 2,000 RPM, 5,000 RPM.
Nice.
However you want it.
Nice. I'm excited. I'm excited because I've heard a load of iPE exhausts online. I'm sure everybody, if you're watching this video now, you've probably heard iPE exhausts on YouTube all over the place, but I've not personally heard one in person, not on an M2 either, so I'm really excited to hear this.
So
yeah, mate, whenever you're ready, let's go and see what this exhaust sounds like.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's take it away.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Trying to give way as well, isn't it? It's a bit, is this standard? As in, or is it mapped or?
No map or anything for the moment, yeah, completely standard.
Oh mate, that sounds ridiculous. That sounds mean. On the overon as well, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, it's so loud. Outside it's like craziness.
And so these exhausts, so are they available to buy at the moment, or is this custom made for you? And this, you know, how does it work? So can anyone buy one at the moment?
Anyone can buy one, yeah. So you can either approach, so I got it supplied by 7th Row Customs,
yeah, and
then Wrench Studios fitted it. So,
okay, yeah.
But yeah, the overon you can hear it.
It's so loud. Wow. It doesn't hang about either, does it?
No, it's all go. So full system gives you like an extra 20 brakes, so it should be about.
That's ridiculous.
Theoretically about 390 or so, but.
Mate, that sounds ridiculously good.
The thing is, the N55 sounds so good anyway.
Yeah.
As a character, it's really nice, but. It just amplifies everything. It just becomes like crazy.
And if you wanted to pick up one of these exhausts, how much would it set you back?
So the full exhaust system's 4,000 for the exhaust.
Yeah.
And then the downpipe is 1,200 quid.
So that's what? Oh wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's worth it for the sound, but wow, that is a lot of money.
I mean, the M2 sounds mad.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You could just do that all day long. I bet you do that all day long.
That's all I do. Whenever I drive it, that's all I do.
Oh, it's nuts.
Just so ferocious.
And do you know what I think? I think personally, it's given the M2 that one thing that I personally think it lacked, which was just that loudness, that oomph about it.
Yeah.
And it just sounds nuts.
It just sounds so raw. But like as a standard car, the startup's amazing. It sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was like, it needs to be louder, but also I want it to be unique. I wanted something a bit more special.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of like Remus exhausts, you see loads of M Performance exhausts with like different, you know, downpipes, fan speed downpipes and catbacks and stuff like that. But for me, I heard it online and I couldn't pick it up properly.
So you just bought one?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. One of my friends got it on his 435, similar, and then obviously a similar engine.
Yeah.
And it sounds ferocious.
Yeah.
But I thought if you have a little bit more from the M with like high running noises and stuff like that, it would be really special.
It's lowered on iBacks.
That's right, yeah.
And you said 10mm spacers.
That's it, yeah.
And all the carbon stuff that's on it, did you put that on, or did that come with the car?
So completely standard when I picked it up.
Yeah.
First things to go on were the black grills and then the carbon rear diffuser. For me, like the standard diffuser is like a matte finish in it. I just couldn't look at it.
Yeah.
It had to be a bit more special than that. So I changed those things straight away. Then the carbon mirrors came, and then window tints, of course.
Yeah.
And then the carbon canards as well.
Nice. Yeah, it does look very smart. I think the black and white combo works really, really well.
Yeah.
And have you got any more plans for it, or are you kind of content at the moment?
Well, I was going to go with like full beans and go intercooler, charge pipes, map, everything like that.
Yeah.
But for the moment, I'm just going to hang fire and everything, and then just sort of see what falls into my lap next.
Yeah. That exhaust, it's so expensive, but it just feels like it's worth every penny.
It is ridiculously expensive, but if you want a loud car, I mean,
this is it. This is the way to do it.
It's pretty loud.
So is the exhaust titanium?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. That's why you get that scream, isn't it? Full titanium exhaust.
Just get it hot, and it's just so there's so many characters like that come from it. Even like in different modes, you'll hear it and you'll be like, oh, that's a new noise.
Yeah.
Like they just pop through.
Let's lower the windows for that. Oh man.
It's got a lot of character. It's people's faces as well.
Yeah, I think people will look at you two ways in this, won't they? It will be, oh yeah, this guy's smashing it, or oh my word, this guy is just terrible.
Don't like this chap.
This chap, what an idiot, what an imbecile.
It is pretty.
I'm impressed, mate. I'm impressed. Oh, nuts. See, the frustrating thing is it will sound so different on camera.
I know.
I'm not even joking, guys. This sounds incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, but I think I'm going to wrap that up here. Tom, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for having me in your car. Yeah. And thank you for being on the channel, mate. Any Instagram you want to plug?
@_TC56.
@_TC56. You can't see him in the background, but I've got Dylan Autos in the background who's helped me with photos and thumbnails. If you haven't already, check out his Instagram. Some awesome photos of this car, but also loads of other stuff as well, so make sure to check it out. So, one last time, go for it, Tom. thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very soon on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.